Hey guys, my name's Michelle. I'm from Ohio and I'm just chilling in my gym. Don't mind the fake blood spatter. So I've been following the low back fix for a couple of weeks now and I've been seeing some really good results. And just to give you a little bit of background about my situation, I've been dealing with issues for about 5 years. Eventually, I got an MRI that showed I have a herniation at L5-S1. It's causing a whole lot of pain. And I went through the VA, and basically they called me with those results and tried to schedule me for surgery that day. And I said no. They didn't like that, but I was convinced that I'm young enough and able enough that I could figure out a way to avoid surgery and heal myself, essentially. So found the low back fix through the Barbell Shrug podcast. Was really impressed with the stuff that they talked about. I understand the importance of breathing, have been learning and trying to do the breathing stuff for 2 or 3 years now. But it wasn't until I watched the video that Dr. Theresa put out there for the 90-90 breathing when I don't know, it just kind of clicked, I guess. I don't know. Maybe she's just got that magic. So I immediately started implementing that every day. I wasn't even worried about any of the other stuff. I just started doing the breathing stuff. So for the first 3 days, I did it probably 10 times a day, 2 minutes at a time. And at the time, I was having a lot of problems with breathing without pain. So even just laying on the ground, I couldn't take a deep breath without it sending some kind of pain through my back, down my leg. So using the 90-90 breathing, I was able to kind of realize the stretch that you get with that. I had always thought that if I could just get a PT to work my psoas, that everything would be fine. But I realized that it's kind of hard to get to, at least from the outside. So the breathing actually lets you access that stuff and kind of get everything to calm down. And I've really, really enjoyed that experience. And I give it to every single client that I see now, whether they have back issues or not, because it's awesome. And most people don't know how to breathe properly. And the 90-90 breathing is a really easy way to learn. It's easy to say that that's probably my favorite piece, but I also enjoy the thoracic roller mobility drill. Again, incorporates breathing. The first time I tried it, I could not believe how terrible it felt, but I knew that probably meant I should be doing it more. So I do. And it's been great. My posture has changed. My body in general has kind of started to loosen up just from doing the mobility and the breathing stuff. I've really enjoyed doing the sumo kettlebell stuff too, the deadlifts. I have an issue with my right hip. Basically, the muscles around my right hip are extremely tight. It's very difficult for me to open my hip properly. So using that drill and that strength portion, using the negatives and allowing the weight to kind of pull me into position has been really interesting. And I've been making progress every single time I do it. So I just go slow. I don't do a lot of reps. I've started to add a little bit of weight per Coach Anders' suggestion, and that was awesome. I was a little worried at first, but it's going really well. Beyond that, I've just kind of started moving better. I feel better. The breathing kind of actually is like a meditation for me too. It kind of keeps me level throughout the day, which is pretty cool. And just in general, the online community aspect is really nice. It's really cool to be able to go on there, see other people's stories, and know that there's a ton of people who are just like me who don't want to have surgery or have had surgery and are still looking for help. So it's just a really nice place to go. You get almost instant feedback. You're basically talking to Coach Anders on a regular basis. He's really good about doing Facebook Live posts and answering questions. It's awesome. I've already recommended this to a couple of my clients and people within my gym, mostly just because it's so easy. Like, I got really overwhelmed with all the long laundry lists of PT exercises that I would get. And eventually I think I ended up with like 30 different exercises and just remembering what they were and how I was supposed to do them. And it's still kind of hurting when I did them and not knowing whether or not I should do them anyway or if I should avoid it. And it just got too much. It was too much. I can stick with 90-90 breathing and thoracic drills and some sumo deadlifts, and I'm good. Like, I don't really need a whole lot more than that right now. And it's helping. It's getting me there. So I'm loving it. The one thing I would like to add is I've been doing a lot of water stuff. So water therapy, basically. I wish I had added that in years ago. One, it just feels good and it's fun. Two, I gained a lot of weight with my injury. So kind of deloading my joints has allowed me to explore the stretching and stuff like that in the water. Whereas, under normal gravity circumstances, it doesn't feel so great. So that's my story. I'm loving the journey. I can't wait to see where I'm at in a few months. I would love to be able to run again and to lift again. So just, be patient. Trust the coaches, trust the doctor, and they're doing an awesome thing for all of us out here. So love you guys. Thank you.